So I know that I talked about this before, but you know what? I figured I'd just talk about it again. The Game Boy's camera, the Game Boy camera's really smart technique of storage. It stores 30 photos that you can view, and then any photo that you've deleted, as long as the chip isn't entirely full, there's a special chip that stores both the 30 photos that you can view and the deleted ones. As long as you can pop that into a Game Boy cartridge dumper for your computer or PC, laptop, like with this Windows 10 64-bit that I have, um, you can actually take all those pictures and put them into a folder. Yes, they're pretty bad quality and all that, but really, that's pretty cool. And it's a chip and not an actual save battery, as far as my knowledge is. So, and it's a 16-bit chip, so it's going to take you a while to fill that chip up if you've deleted all the pictures off of the chip. Now, as far as I know, there's only two ways of doing this. Like, I'm not actually going to do this. You can look this up on YouTube, but I really don't want to delete everything on here right now because I want to save all my pictures to my computer before I delete everything, but I'm not going to turn this on. But what you would do is hold like the select and start buttons, and you would turn on the system. And I'm pretty sure that's it. I mean, I believe it might come up with the screen that asks you whether or not you want to delete them or not, but I'm not going to test that. Well, at least not until I can until I can physically store all my photos. I just think that's pretty cool that they decided to take every. They decided that you could save the photos. Well, they didn't realize that you could do it back then, but you can now. So it'll be very interesting to see just how many photos have been taken on this thing over the years. I have made an animation that I deleted on this thing. I took 30 pictures, one for each second, and so that's effectively a 30-second animation that I had made. It was just a short video of me outside, which is pretty cool. I used the. I'll turn it on for this, but when you go to shoot, I think it's in the items. And then if I go back and I look at if I go check, no, my mistake. I mean, go back to this menu and then do view, then show, and then animation. Hmm. Of course, that's not a very good video that I made, is it? And I have no idea what hotspot is. I don't know, I suppose I'll just pick the... I don't think I've ever used the hotspot thing. Doesn't seem to do much. Of course, you can do all sorts of filters and things, and of course, this is one of the few Game Boy things that actually used is the Game Boy printer. I don't have a printer, but panorama? There's no way. In the items, there's self timer and time lapse. Of course, that only self timer will only work if there's photos left to be taken. Of course, I can delete the short animation that I just made, the one on my computer screen, because, that one isn't really important to me. Even just deleting with this thing is like an event. I mean, it makes the most simple of things, deleting a picture, like an event. And of course, I can get all of these back when I do the Game Boy camera dump. So in reality, I could delete all my photos if I wanted to, but I really don't. Just in case if there's something wrong with my chip. I don't know what, considering that this thing was basically brand new when I got it, and it was only 20 bucks. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean the cartridge, not the Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Color was a little bit more than that. I tell you what, I've used this thing as a webcam, and I've made 2 videos where I did that. One where I used the microphone on my computer in a short part of it, basically near the end, and the other one where I just used the camera itself as a webcam. So it can be done. And I will go through the photos now. Well, as soon as I'm done deleting the ones that I don't need. This is one of my friends took of their Super Nintendo with my Super Game Boy in it. That's of my aunt's dog, Griff. Of course, that's a record. That's that's my record player upstairs. That one was taken in the dark. The record player one. This is a record album. The incomparable Tommy Dorsey. And you can barely just read what it says. That was also taken in the dark. Punch Out and another one to Punch Out. That was a failed attempt of trying to make it a color photo, but then I remembered that I don't have the Game Boy cartridge dumper yet. That was at Mackinac in St. Ignace. That's the bell that I visit every time I go there. That was our horse carriage on Mackinac Island. That's the arch of it. That's the Mackinac Arch. And when I was taking that photo, when I was done taking it, someone came up to me and they said, "Oh my, is that a Game Boy camera? That is so cool." That's a Canon. That's another Canon. Boat. The Mackinac Bridge. It didn't come out very well, but best I could get. And of course, this was the railroad crossing in the middle of a town square in up near Mackinac. I forget what town it was, but yeah. And that's actually all of my photos. I'm sorry I had to go through all that deleting process, but I really think it was worth it just to show off about how much of an event it is just to delete something. Of course, the preset palette is the green and white when you're viewing the pictures, because I mean that's what they would originally look like. And another fact you didn't know about the Game Boy camera, more than likely, is that if you put like a TV remote up to the thing, and then like press a button, it'll actually see the infrared signal from the TV remote. If it's an old enough TV remote, and not like Bluetooth or the new technology that they use. Yeah, so if you got a old TV remote laying around for like a VCR or something, you could test that out. It's pretty cool. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.